What is going on, guys? This is the Club of Demand 1993. We're back here for more baseball news. As we talk about last week on June 6th, 2022, former American League Cy Young Award winner Dallas Keuchel signed a minor league deal with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Now, of course, this deal is going to come with 3 opt-out dates in case if Keuchel does not get any major league options, opportunities at all with Arizona. And those opt-out dates apparently are June 25th, July 3rd, and July 11th. For now, he'll be headed to AAA, and again, his eventual opt-out date worked into the deal if he's not added to the roster by that time. So this could be just more so of a temporary thing. Of course, it's no risk for the Diamondbacks, but it'll be a big risk for the White Sox, of course, who had released him, and they owed him the remaining balance of his $18 million, which was signed in his 3-year deal that he had been involved with the White Sox. But now, of course, he'll be reconnecting also with Diamondbacks pitching coach Brent Storm, who was his pitching coach during his peak years with the Astros. He was the 2015 American League Cy Young Award winner. He was forced at the top of the Astros rotation from 2014 to 2018, pitching a strong 3.28 ERA throughout that time. In 2015, in the year he won the Cy Young Award winner, the lefty paced the American League with 20 wins, 2 shutouts, and 232 innings pitched, all while pitching a career-best 2.48 ERA. Hasn't been able to replicate the success since, but that was one of 3 sub-3 ERA seasons he's posted in that 4-year span with the Astros. His first trip to free agency, though, didn't pan out as hoped. He was, though, saddled with a burden of draft pick compensation after rejecting a qualifying offer from the Astros. He wound up waiting until after the 2019 draft when he signed a 1-year deal with the Braves. Hoping, of course, to get a long-term deal. It didn't work out. He spent some time on the injured list as well, but eventually it did work out. He did pitch well down the stretch with Atlanta. In 112 and 2/3 of an inning frames that year, he did pitch a 3.75 ERA, not too bad. And then, of course, it led to him signing a 3-year deal with the White Sox. In the first season, which is the shortened 2020 season, didn't do too bad. He turned in a career-best 1.99 ERA over 11 starts in 63 1/3 innings. And he also got out to a strong start in year 2, logging a 3.78 ERA during his first 14 starts. But then he fell into a disastrous slump after that, and he's not been able to get out of it. Over the next 24 starts, he's allowed runs in 23 of those 24 starts, and he's pitched a 7.02 ERA in that time frame, which of course eventually led to his recent release. And of course his average of miles per hour with his fastball dropped from 90.4, which was the range he had during his Cy Young season, down to 87.8. Yuck. Of course, you know, the Arizona has 4 top starters already with them in Zach Gallen, Madison Bumgarner, Merrill Kelly, and Zach Davies. Of course, you know, they have a couple other options there, but it looks like it's going to be a tough ride to see Dallas Keuchel get any major league opportunities with the Diamondbacks. This may have been maybe a little bit of a waste, to be honest. I mean, don't get me wrong, Keuchel's been good, but I'm going to mention my honest opinion here. Keuchel came up to the main roster during a time where the Astros were completely on a rebuild team. At a point where they, to me, came across as like a double-A team. Like a bunch of people. There's some people don't get me wrong, they had some top prospects like Jordan Alvarez, George Springer, Carlos Correa, Alex Bregman, a few others who legitimately were, and probably a few pitchers too, who literally were some top prospects. There's some that I feel like that weren't meant to be good, but, you know, got called up earlier and blossomed on the main roster. Like a Jose Altuve or a JD Martinez. And I'll even, of course, say Dallas Keuchel also, I felt. I don't think some of those guys were meant to be as good as they turned out being. Some of them, though, you blossom in the minors. These guys blossomed on the big leagues. And that's fine. So, I feel like Keuchel can be maybe considered just a little bit overrated. But he's still, I keep forgetting, even though he's had some couple of DL stints or IL stints, whatever you want to call it now, he still has been healthy up until like the past, and put up some strong numbers up until the past year with that ERA above 7, which is atrocious. But it's not, how old is Keuchel anyways? Let me double check that. Dallas Keuchel. I forgot how old he is. See, he made his rookie years in 2012. He's 34. I don't know, especially if he's already like signing minor league deals for like opt-out dates. And a team with the Diamondbacks that seems pretty set already, he may be start winding down. Especially if he wasn't, when he made his first trip to free agency and he didn't get much interest at all, and then he didn't sign until after the draft. Like some of the couple guys who, big names who, yes, they're big names, but some, get blocked off because, they're not getting the money that they need. Like, there's been some guys who have, like, not been signed till, like, June, like, or right after, like, the draft, seeing their future holds. So that was kind of a red flag there for Keuchel also. So, I don't know. I don't know, unless if a big injury happens, I don't know if Keuchel's going to really get that shot with the Diamondbacks. This may have been like a little bit of like a mistake for them. Well, not really a harmful mistake, of course, as well, but this may be a waste of a trip for Dallas Keuchel. We'll wait and see, though. Maybe he will get a shot, and I don't even realize it. So we'll see what happens. But that's my thoughts on Dallas Keuchel, the 2015 Cy Young Award winner for the American League, getting signed to a minor league deal with the Arizona Diamondbacks after being released by the Chicago White Sox. What are your guys' thoughts on this? Do you think Keuchel still has some left in the tank? Do you think he has a shot to be on the Major League roster with the Diamondbacks? Make sure to leave your thoughts down in the comments section below. And be sure as always to slap a like on the video and subscribe for more content on my channel. And follow me on Twitter as well at DemandAirboy93. Until then, guys, I'm checking out. I'll catch you all later. Have a great rest of your night. And peace out, everybody. Yeah, no one will surprise. There's no